Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Georgia Overbeck. Thank you so much for clicking on this video today. This one is going to be a little bit different than I have done in the past. It's going to be a what's on my iPhone video. I know that 5-10 years ago these videos were really big and were trending and I loved watching them, and so I thought, how cool would it be if I made my own? So today I'm going to be taking you through what is on my iPhone, some of my favorite apps. I am filming this on my phone, so I'm going to edit in anything that I'm talking about on the screen here, and I do have everything written down so that I'm able to talk through it with you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know by liking and subscribing if you're not already. Thank you again, and let's get started. Okay, so starting off, this is my home screen here. And yes, it is like my little vision board. It says Becoming Her and then 20 on it because I am turning 20 soon. And so this is kind of my vision board for turning 20. I did edit this on my iPhone and I'm going to talk about what app I use to edit it soon. So let's just get into my actual phone. So as you can see, I have a lot of folders here. I'm a very organized person and this is the way that I like to have it. So the first folder, pretty boring. It's called Communicate and it just has like my email stuff, text, Zoom, boring things. The next one is called Photo. Again, this is boring. It's just camera and photos. But one app I do want to talk about is called Layout. This is the app I use for any collage type pictures I'm making. It is made by Instagram and you can put in pictures into like little collages and things. So I do like that app. The next one is Numbers. This has the clock and calendar and also an app called Countdown. I've been using this to count down our time until we leave for BC and for my birthday. I've had no problems with it, so if you need a countdown app, this one is pretty good. Words. And two of the apps I want to point out that are in this folder, one is Goodreads, which I just joined Goodreads. I've been reading lots of books this year. I've read 21 so far, and I've started tracking them all on Goodreads. So if you want to stay up to date with all the books that I'm reading, definitely check out my account there. The other app I wanted to talk about was the BuzzFeed app. I have this because I love doing BuzzFeed quizzes. It's kind of like my guilty pleasure. So I have the app just so I can find them easier. Yeah. I do enjoy those. Next folder is Settings. This just has like the App Store and settings and things, quite boring. Next is Social Media. So this has my Pinterest, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, pretty much any of the social media apps that I have, they're here. And then next is a folder called Podcast, and this has Spotify and Apple Podcasts. I have both because I usually listen to podcasts on Spotify. That's my preferred form of listening, but I also have my podcast on both platforms, so I have them both just to make sure there's no problems or anything when I upload a new podcast episode. Editing, this has Capcut, Canva, and Pink Papaya, and I'll talk about all of these. So Canva is the app that I used to create my iPhone wallpaper, and also this is the app that I use for any of my photo editing. So if I'm going to add text to a screen, any graphics or anything like that, I'm going to add it in Canva. Now Capcut is the app that I used for any video editing. So if I'm adding, again, text on the screen, graphics. So Canva is the one for photos, Capcut is the one for videos. And then Pink Papaya is an app that I use sometimes, mostly for YouTube thumbnails, to add filters. They're like presets and things like that on the Pink Papaya app. I just have the free version and I really like it. Next is Fitness, and this one has my e-cookbook, my Fitness Pal, and Planet Fitness. So the e-cookbook app is the app that I used to make my own ebooks, my recipe ebooks, and so I have all of them on there. Then my Fitness Pal, if you've never heard of it, it's a calorie tracking app, and since I'm in a calorie deficit right now, that is the app that I've been using. And then I have the Planet Fitness app because I'm currently going to the Planet Fitness gym and I use that to scan in every day or whenever I go to the gym. Number 10, this one is called Creator. So this one, I'm gonna go through all of these apps because I do actually really enjoy these. The first one is Kale. This is an app that I found recently, and if you are a content creator or somebody who posts with products a lot, this would be a great app for you to get. So it's pretty much connecting brands and content creators or somebody posting products together. Now the brands, they don't send you any of the product, but they pay you for posting reels or TikTok videos with whatever product it is in there. And the brands change all the time. Sometimes it's Beyond Meat, Three Wishes cereal, True Fruit. There's always different ones, and so they pay you for posting videos with those things. So if you're a content creator, definitely check it out. It's free to download. And then I have Linktree. This is another great one if you are a content creator. Is a place where you can add all of your links at one time. So say for example, if I wanted to share with somebody all of my social medias, instead of sending the TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all of them separately, I can build a link tree, have them all in one link. So then somebody can click on that and see all of them there. Next is YouTube Studio. If you are a YouTube creator, then this is a great app to have. It helps you just to see more of your analytics and insights. And also once you get to the point where you can monetize YouTube, it will help you setting up all of that. And there's just more editing options and things. So if you're a YouTube creator, definitely make sure that you have YouTube Studio. And then there's Business Suite. This one is if you have Facebook or Instagram or any of like the Meta platforms, then this is kind of like the YouTube Studio for Facebook and Instagram. And again, it's called Business Suite. And then I have Spotify for podcasters. This is the platform that I use to create my podcasts. And this place just shows more insights and everything for the podcast. It's where I create it. So if you're a podcaster, then this would be a great app to have. And then the last folder that I have a little money emoji, so I'll just call it money. First of all, I have Rover, which is a dog walking app. I just signed up for this, so I have not actually done any dog walking yet. I've not made anything from Rover yet, but I'm excited to over the summer. And so it's just a place where people can book you to walk their dog in the area where you live. Then I have Checkout 51. This is a Canadian only app, I believe, but pretty much where it is if you buy something at the grocery store that is on the Checkout 51 app, they will give you a little bit of money back. So sometimes it's like a certain brand of cereal or coffee or whatever it is, food product, you'll get like 50 cents or $1 back, and it does add up. So if you're Canadian, save a little bit of money on groceries. Then I have Simply Financial, which is just my banking app. Then I have PayPal, pretty self-explanatory. And last but not least, I have Poshmark, which I've talked about so much on here, and I've done a whole video about Poshmark a few weeks ago about my biggest Poshmark tips. But Poshmark is an online selling app where you can sell your clothes, housewares, all that stuff all across the country, and they will provide the shipping label for you and just take 20% of the profit. So that is definitely one of my favorite apps. I love Poshmark. And with that, I'm going to end off this video here. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. If you're going to check out any of these apps, please let me know by commenting down below, and have a fabulous day.